still very sick, so we need to see her again. Yeah, the doctor is here now. Yeah, she's very feverish, and whatever it is, the med's not catching up to her yet, so we need to see her again.
It is early morning in Shkoder, Albania. A medical team from the Pacific Northwest is making rounds at the Sports Palace.
Yeah, she should probably go to Mark and Tom's clinic just to see if we can keep it from getting any worse.
These volunteer doctors and nurses came to provide critical care to Kosovo War refugees who fled the ethnic cleansing of the Serbian military. More than 50,000 refugees came to this Albanian border town near Kosovo. In this small gymnasium, the team cares for thousands of exhausted and hungry people seeking shelter from a brutal war.
Is she not well? Is she sick? She looks like she feels sick. She's got a bit of a fever. Yeah, this hurts. Yeah, we need to see her.
It is now the fourth day of the team's 3-week mission, and it is still numbed by the inflowing mass of refugees and their deplorable living conditions.
This is a terrible place. You can see the pictures, but you can't smell the smell, and it takes us a while to get used to this smell.
Psychologist John Fazio is on his first mission with Northwest medical teams.
Oh, here we have a baby. How are your children?
They've got diarrhea.
Yes.
Weaving their way between the mats, Fazio and the team search for those suffering from acute illness. Throughout the Sports Palace, they find cases of mumps, diarrhea, and respiratory infection.
I'm very concerned about the people who spend any length of time in this facility. They come here tired, some are hurt, some are very hungry, and they're already stressed, and this place just adds to the stress.
The shelter is a transit center for these refugees as they wait to be taken to another camp in the south. Many families have stayed for 2 weeks in this facility with no bathrooms, no running water, and no proper sanitation. While there is not an epidemic here, the team sees some troubling signs.
I worry about the diseases that they're going to get here, their closeness, the coughing that's going on. I've seen mumps here. I hadn't seen mumps for maybe 15 years in the United States.
Away from the crowds on the basketball court, Dr. Travis Cavens holds a clinic in the locker room of the Sports Palace. There he attends to the more acute illnesses.
She's sick too. And of course we're treating lots of pneumonia, people with respiratory diseases, children that have come across the border in the cold and the wet.
All of them were from Istanbul.
Though the gymnasium is overcrowded, more refugees arrive every day, only adding to the chaos.
Enormous crowd. This place can't take any more.
Well, right now I think the biggest trouble is overcrowding. Last night I think another 600 refugees have arrived, and it's getting to the point where there's just absolutely no place to move, sleep, eat.
They have just arrived. They have not any spot to live. They have nothing. It's difficult for him to get a spot for his family.
In this mass of humanity, the team discovers the ones who truly suffer the most in a disaster.
I've come to the realization that most of these refugees are children, that there's possibly 40 to 55% of the refugees from this crisis are children. As you can see by this family, we have 4 adults and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 or 12 children with this group, and this is not uncommon.
Even in the midst of this chaos, Fazio and the medical volunteers believe they can make a difference and bring hope.
And the mass of shared tragedy is really overwhelming, but you just deal with one person, one family at a time. She's our shadow.